We are the farmers.
Yo, what's up everybody, my name is Dobor, and today we're going to be doing some mass witch attacks. Now, we're not only going to be using all witches, because I know that's a pretty common thing, and not a lot of YouTubers have already done that, but instead I actually wanted to make a little army composition setup out of it. So I'm bringing 15 wall breakers, 10 witches, and 3 golems, and then in my clan castle, I have 2 more witches and a couple barbarians and archers. So when it comes down to the spells that I'm going to be bringing, I'm going to bring 1 freeze spell, 1 lightning, 1 jump, and 2 rage spells. Obviously this differs on the person, and by the way, I would not recommend you use this army composition setup because it really sucks up a lot of dark elixir and it's not worth it. But I'm just doing this video for fun. Hopefully we can get some good raids out of this, and we should see. I don't know, I'm not going to spoil anything. We'll see how these go. So here's the very first raid that we're going to be doing. This guy is offering almost 190,000 gold and 340,000 elixir, and also 2.3k dark elixir. So the dark elixir is not going to cover up for the amount I used up in this raid, but it's still going to be pretty exciting to see how this turns out because it's not that hard of a base. I wanted to test it out first on something pretty newbie because I didn't want to go for like a full out maxed out base or something and then just watch all my witches die. So yeah, first thing first here, I put down my 3 golems. I put down my clan castle because I knew that there was a couple archers and barbarians in there, and I did put down the free spell there just to make sure that my witches don't get melted because I know how easy it is for the Inferno Tower to lock on a couple witches and take them out super quick. So I did put down a rage spell there and a free spell just to make sure that doesn't affect my raid. At this point, there is a good amount of splash damage coming down on my troops, but it looks like not a lot of my witches are actually taking any damage whatsoever. There's just so many skeletons that these defensive towers don't even know what to lock onto, and it's just chaos right now. So witches are doing a pretty good job actually. If you take a look and pause the video and see how many there's alive, it looks like there's about 10. So I think I've only lost 2 so far. And Barbarian King is about to go down here because he is taking a lot of damage, had to use his ability. But that's not what we're really focused in on here. There's just like when this raid was actually happening in the moment, because as you guys know, I voice over my videos after I record the clips. I was just honestly just staring at all the skeletons flooding all over the base. It's just too much. And so yeah, like if you take a look at the bottom of the base, the top of the base, there's just skeletons everywhere, and it's pretty hectic. So anyways, at this point, Barbarian King is about to go down. I still do have 1 more rage spell left and a lightning spell, but this guy doesn't have any clan castle troops, so I don't have to worry about that. But even if he did, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't use it anyways, just because there's so many skeletons, they would be able to take out the clan castle troops in a couple seconds. So anyways, I did put down the last rage spell there just for shits, even though I already knew that there was no way this guy would be able to do anything at this point in the raid because there's so many troops left. But just for fun, I put it down and just like to watch it get sweeped. So we're coming down to the last bits of this raid. There's a couple outside buildings here, and from the looks of it, as I'm zooming in here, it looks like there's 7... Yeah, that looked like 7 or 8 witches on the left side, and there's 2 more on the right. So at this, yeah, I mean, we're coming up to the last bits of this raid, and we only lost 2 witches because I was able to count 9 or 10 there. So that's pretty good, even though this is a pretty crappy base, level 7 walls, level 8. Upgrades weren't too good. It was still pretty fun to do, so you got all the resources. I'm happy with that, and we're about to get 100%, so we are also going to get an awesome loot bonus victory. So there goes the clan castle, and that is going to be it for this raid. We are going to walk away with all the money, and yeah, of course, the awesome loot bonus there always helps out a bunch, especially when you're farming in Masters 3. Anyways, here we are with the next raid. It is a lot juicier. And this guy is offering me 400,000 gold, 400,000 elixir, and 1.8k dark elixir. So, by the way, if we do get the 1 star on this base, not to mention, this is a 1 million total resource raid. So I was really happy to see this. Of course, I love to end my videos off strong. And obviously going to do the same thing like last time. I'm putting down the 3 golems and just spreading out my witches kind of evenly on the top. I don't want to cluster them in one spot, just in case there might be traps or something in that area. So I put down the jump spell. We'll watch what happens here. Look at where the lightning spell is right now on the left side. I tried to zoom in so I can get the lightning spell right on top of these clan castle troops, and when I was zooming in, my left finger clicked the screen by accident, and I panicked for a second there. I had to put the free spell down on those clan castle troops, even though that was seriously so stupid. There was no point in me doing that, but yeah, that was just a like last second panic attack. I was like, oh shit, I better not screw up this raid. Like, we're already so far into the base. I don't want to lose this now. So, but seeing where we are right now in the raid, as all of my troops are right in the very center, we should be able to take out all these storages, especially with the Archer Queen. She still has her ability. I have a bunch of witches in the middle. They're going to take out that elixir storage. And the last storage now is just that gold, and just going to wait for my troops to take that out. Unfortunately, the Archer Queen is almost going to go down here, and I use her ability at the very last second, so she's going to help out with that gold storage, and she's going to take it out along with that mortar. We're at 60%, and unfortunately this guy does have his town hall crowded with Tesla, so I wasn't able to get the 2-star, but in the end I still get the last laugh. I took out all of his resources, and I left a little bit there, you know, 1.7k and then 1.8k. He's got to feed the family, right? Anyways, so there we go, guys. That is a 1 million total resource raid, with about 2.3k dark elixir there with a bonus. So that was awesome. I really had a fun time doing this video, and if you guys want more of this, let me know down below in the comments. I kind of want to do some more random stuff before I go back into my other series, like my Maxing Tile 10, etc. So let me know down below in the comments what you want to see next with these kind of army composition setups that are just fun to do. I'm also going to get my Archer Queen up to level 20 here, in case some of you guys are wondering what's up with my upgrades. But that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to smack that like button down below. Helps me out a bunch, and I'll see y'all later. So peace, guys, and keep clashing.